Hello and welcome to our Path of Radiance Randomizer. The finale. We are here. I have changed everyone, or not changed, I've awarded all the XP that I could. I leveled up Alencia all the way. Janaf a few levels, everyone else just a few levels here and there. I used all my stat boosters and all of my skills. So we are ready to go. I did look into the files because I wanted to see. It looks like all of the King Lagoos or Royal Lagoos stay the exact same. Their growths are different, but that doesn't really matter for this map. They're basically capped out already. So it doesn't matter who we choose. They're not randomized at all. So that kind of sucks, but whatever. We'll make it through. But let's go over the map. So everything should stay the same. Bryce looks to be the same. I think he just changed into a sword general instead of lance. I think he's normally a lance general, but he's still a general. So that's not different. You have sleep. You have a meteor. Anything else to worry about? Okay, and Ashnard is still the same. That'll be a fun one. I want to say since we're only in normal, he doesn't move. But I could be wrong. I forget about that. But we'll see when we get there. Okay, I don't think we have too much to worry about, so we'll reposition and we'll get to it. Okay, here we go. The final map. Okay, Ike, you go die. Just kidding. Okay, I thought Bryce was farther back, but I guess not. Okay, my plan is to kind of let Rolf take the front, Mist and a gang go to the right, and then Reese and a gang go to the left, and deal with everything that way. Is that a bad idea? Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. I think the only things we really have to worry about is the dragons. Those are going to be a little scary. But I think for the most part, we can just send everyone forward. Where is he? Here we go. We got the Ike carrier. A little parcel package coming in. Okay, we'll send you around this way. I don't really want to aggro the dragon down. Little attack squad, go out. Oh yeah, I gave Alencia a bunch of stat boosters and some boots, so she can fly now. What's her? Yeah, 10 movement, 28 strength. She's kinda correct. We'll send you guys forward just in case Rolf needs help, and then Mist and squad can go to the right. What's here? Just a ooh. You have bad resistance. Well, hopefully you live. Okay, we gave you a Lagoo stone, so we can use that. And let's see what happens. Okay, this is what I'm worried about. 15. Okay. It was at this point in the video where my OBS decided to stop working. And due to bad luck of my own, I finished the map and saved before actually figuring out that it stopped recording. So there's no way I can go back and grab my save data. The only way that I could do that is if I replayed the entire randomizer again. And I felt as if replaying through would defeat the integrity of it anyways. So here I am in Paint, drawing out exactly what happened for you. I apologize for this. It sucks that it's on the final map, but I think this is a funny and fitting way to end the map. So let me go over it with you guys exactly what happened. Okay, so as you saw, this mage just chunked Mist. Here's Mist. Look at her. It's so cute. Chunked Mist to half HP roughly. So the rest of the enemy turn finished out. Not too much happening. I'll quickly move everyone. So the enemy phase ended, ending out with all of the left and right units moving down, with Mist and Reese killing some of them. And down the middle, Rolf was able to kill the 2 knights. Bryce didn't end up attacking. He moved, but he did not attack. A dragon came from the left, and Rolf got an Aether with a crit, so he was able to one-shot the dragon. And then dragons from the middle and the right also started moving in. It was at this point in the map where we were able to choose between Gifka, Tybarn, and Nasala. And being that I had faith in our group 100%, no doubts, I decided not to call any of them. So to start my turn, I moved Reese up to take out this tiger, which he was able to accomplish very easily. I then moved Zehark to damage the other tiger with his Laguz bow. To finish off the tiger, I flew Stefan over, and he dealt the killing blow. Down in the middle, a problem was starting to form. I had 2 dragons coming in, and Bryce that I needed to take care of. But my only real unit down the middle was Rolf. I moved Rolf past Bryce, attacked him from a range with Ragnall, and hit a crit. Bryce down. I moved everyone else into this corner to stay safe from the dragons. I then moved Nefni to take out the mage near Mist. Ranulf moved up to take out his brethren cat. I moved Mist up to take out the remaining cat. It was now the enemy's turn. Enemies on the right and left of me walked into Mist and Reese respectively and died. In the middle, the dragon on the right side started to move towards my weaker enemies. While the dragon up top moved towards Rolf and attacked. He was able to hit Rolf, dealing over half of Rolf's HP. Rolf hit him twice, leaving the dragon at half HP as well. It was back to my turn. The left side moved forward, while Stefan took out this last remaining horse. The right side moved forward as well. Now back to the problem in the middle. I had to put faith in someone other than Rolf. I used Rolf to go back and hit the other dragon that was coming in. Rolf got lucky and crit him, killing the dragon. With only 1 dragon left in the middle, and Ina with a Laguz lance, she was able to double the dragon with her Laguz lance and slay the dragon. The middle was now cleared. It was back to enemy phase, but since I wasn't really in range, no one really moved, besides 1 unit in the top right, who moved towards Mist and ended up killing himself. Back to my turn. In the middle, I moved Rolf up to hold this choke point, with everyone else piling behind him to stay safe. I once again moved the left side and the right side forward. On the left, I used Reese with his tomahawk to take out the mage. And I realized a lot of my units, such as Rolf and Mist, were sitting at under half HP. I used Stefan and his Ashira staff to heal everyone on my team. It was back to the enemy phase. The horde of archers in the middle had no other choice but to run straight into Rolf, and with Ragnall being able to do range damage, he slaughtered them all. The 1 paladin on the left side attacked Reese, and was also killed, while the other one stayed away with range and was able to live for now. On the right side, this paladin moved towards Mist thinking he had a chance, but no chance he had. But this remaining priest had something tricky up his sleeves. He used his sleep staff and he was able to hit a sleep onto Mist. She was rendered useless for 5 turns. Sleep. I had now also aggroed all of the paladins on the upper stairs, both on the right side and the left side. Back to player phase. On the left side, I used Alincia to take out the half-health paladin, and I used Stefan to take out the other one. I moved Reese forward to hold the line. Now the right side was the tricky one. Luckily, with Rolf's boots and his insane movement speed, I was able to move him up and take out the sleep priest. Then used Titania's long-range magic to take out this other paladin, while moving everyone else forward to protect Mist. I kept Ike, Nefni, and Taronio in the middle. It was back to enemy phase. The enemies on the left had no choice but to kill themselves on Reese. The enemies on the right chose to avoid Rolf and attack Ranulf and Janov, killing all but one. Back to player phase. I continued Rolf on forward up the stairs, while using Ranulf to take out this last remaining paladin. I then sent Reese forward, also up the stairs on the left side, knowing that none of my units could deal damage to Ashnard besides maybe Reese and Rolf. On enemy phase, there was only 6 paladins and Ashnard left. Ashnard not being able to move. The 6 paladins went to the left and the right, killing themselves on Reese and Rolf respectively. Only one man remained. I moved Reese forward to test out the damage on Ashnard. 0. So I decided not to do that and leave him where he was. Now it was the moment of truth. Our carry throughout the entire game, Rolf, as the makeshift Ike that he was, could he deal damage to Ashnard with the Sacred Blade Ragnall. I moved him forward in range. I checked the damage. I dealt 9 damage and didn't even double. Well, Ashnard was able to hit me for a whopping 26 damage. Luckily, he only had a 61% chance to hit me, while I had a 91% chance to hit him. I decided not to attack Ashnard in case he hit me twice in a row, killing me, leaving me unable to finish the map. It was now enemy phase. Time for a shitty rendition. So I waited by Ashnard and let him attack first. He attacked, completely missing Rolf. Rolf came at him, and he was able to hit a Great Aether, dealing about half of Ashnard's health. Now that it was back to player phase, I thought I could just wait and see what happens next turn. But it'd be more cool if I just attacked him right now. So Rolf moved on forward and did what only Rolf could do. He hit 2 back-to-back Aethers to kill Ashnard. And we were victorious. The King of Dane had been slain. Okay, we gotta go over the records now. I always like seeing what's the highest turn count and what's the highest time spent on a map. Obviously, chapter 17 is going to be the highest. But excluding that, because it's a 4-part map, let's see what it is. Okay, we got 50 minutes on chapter 8, 14 turns, chapter 9. Can we beat that? Yeah, there's chapter 17, obviously the highest. Okay, chapter 21, 17 turns. It's the highest turn count so far. 50 minutes is still the highest time. I don't think the last chapter took that long, so yeah, 11 turns. Almost an hour. Okay. So 17 turns and just under an hour was our longest. What's our characters got? I assume the top 3 is going to be Rolf number 1, I can assume. He killed most of the units. And then between Reese and Mist, I assume Reese higher because we had him longer, but I'm not sure. We got our fallen brethren. Boyd, Mia, Kieran, Soren, Ileana, Volk, Gotchery. What's that, 7 units that we lost? It's not terrible. All of the units we didn't use. Okay, Ina, 4 wins. Taronia only had 4. Valencia only with 6. I guess we only got her for like 3 maps, if that. Ranulf. Oscar with a solid 9. Alright. Sheenon with 12. I didn't expect that. I guess he did help early game. Janov 26. Ike 27. Okay, not too shabby. Zehark, Nefni with 33. Okay, now we get to see the top 5. So we haven't seen Titania, Mist, Rolf, Reese. Who's the last guy? Okay, there's Titania. Whoever 4th is Stefan. Yeah, Stefan. Okay, 65. 92 for Mist. 127 for Reese. What's Rolf at? 156. Look at our boy, the carry. That's what we like to see. Okay, well, overall, I'm sorry about that. I messed up. Next time, I will try to make sure I have enough room. So, what's coming next in the pipeline? We got a Dark Souls 3 randomizer. I got that all set up and ready to go. So that'll probably come out shortly after this episode. And then I am contemplating between doing, I think, a Sacred Stones randomizer or doing a blind playthrough of Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War, since I've never played that game. So I might be doing those two at the same time. We'll see. And if there's any other suggestions for series you want to see or one-off videos you want to see, let me know. I'm down for anything. I'm also working on a supercut version of our Path of Radiance randomizer. I'm hoping to keep it within 30 to 40 minutes. That'll take a little bit of time to edit, but should hopefully come out relatively soon. So you can look forward to that. If you enjoyed this series, consider subscribing and leaving a like. It really helps me out. But for the last time in this series, that's about it. That's about all. That's about everything. Thanks for watching. Peace.